Hey you guys, it's Peter, and welcome back to my channel, My So-Called Healthy Life. And PP decided that he wanted to be in the video today. Can I have kisses? So I was talking to you guys about how I'm starting every day doing meditations, and that we were going to read 2 books together on here. And so I'm gonna actually start that tomorrow. And the first book that we are going to read is Thich Nhat Hanh's book, Pieces Every Step. I have linked it below. Go down there, check it out. You can probably get it at your local thrift store or half-price books as well. And we're just gonna read a passage every day going straight through it, and then kind of just like talk a little bit about it. And then the second one when we get done with this, because this one's only like 180 pages, I probably guessed 130 pages, is Stephen Levine's A Year to Live. I have also linked this below. Go check it out. How to Live This Year as If It Were Your Last. I actually started reading this book, and what's really cool about this is that I got this at Half Price Books, and look, somebody wrote notes in the back of it. So I actually got this book and started reading it when my mother was in the hospital and was terminally ill in a coma. And so it kind of has a profound meaning to me, but I only got like a third of the way through because then she passed away. And I thought, as I get older, I think that this is a really important, topic to discuss. And this book takes you through what it would be like truly as if this were your last year. And we're gonna do it kind of speeded up. We're gonna do it like in 2 months through the summer. So I'm excited about this. Get these books if you want to do them with me. You don't have to get the books to do them with me. I'm going to read them on here every day. But for today, since it's Sunday and it's just kind of a beautiful day outside, got my coffee. We just got back from brunch. I thought that I would read 2 little meditations for you guys today. And these are just kind of the meditations that I do. And I thought, well, take a breath. Do you ever just take a breath? Sometimes that's so nice, isn't it? Okay, so anyway, I thought I will just read 2 of my meditations on here that I do every day. And you can see this one right here has my bookmark from my book. Do you remember your first love, your first kissed, your first real friend, your first moment of independence? There's my bookmark. My book is also listed below. Okay, so the first one that I'm gonna read, and I haven't read actually either one of these today because we went to brunch and I did not do my meditations. So, April 23rd, this is from the Daily Book of Positive Quotations. I talked about this on here before by Linda Picone. I will link this below too. It's one of my favorite meditation books I have literally ever owned in my entire life. Alex's friend JD gave it to us. Or gave it to me for our wedding, and it's like every day is something new. I never remember them the years going forward, so it just seems brand new to me. And today's, I think, is paramount for this channel. So, talking instead of doing. And the quote for today is a Yiddish proverb: a meowing cat catches no mice. Talk, talk, talk. Sometimes we spend more time talking about what we want to do than actually doing it. We may need reassurance that we're on the right track, or we're hoping for someone to give us advice, or we just find it easier to talk than to actually take that first step. Today, I'll make sure that I'm actually doing things, not just talking about doing them. I think that's really, I think I've talked a lot about that on this channel and all my other channels, is that I think in life, I just continue to procrastinate and procrastinate and procrastinate. But I think you also have to give yourself permission to be okay with that. You're not gonna have all of your goals met right away, but less talk, more action. And then the second book that I'm gonna read for you today is Melody Beattie's Journey of the Heart, author of Language of Letting Go. She's also the author of Codependent No More, which is hands down one of my all-time favorite books for people that are family members or friends of addicts or alcoholics. It's also phenomenal for anybody that is in a relationship, positive, healthy relationship, failing, the miserable relationship, whatever. Codependent No More is surreal. And I'm actually thinking about rereading it. I haven't read it in a couple years. But this one is from her book, and she actually has a meditation book that goes along with that too, and it's yellow. But this one is from Language of Letting Go, Journey to the Heart, Daily Meditations on the Path to Freeing Your Soul. And her meditation books are just, Oscar winning. So anyway, have your sip of coffee, sit on the front porch, take a moment to just listen to the birds, or PP sipping water in the kitchen. Okay, give yourself a break. Learn to appreciate yourself and others. Knowing we desire growth and improvement is one thing. Constantly driving ourselves and others is another. Maybe the answer isn't that we need to do better, try harder, push more. Maybe the answer is recognizing and appreciating how well we already do things, how hard we try, how much we have done, how well others are doing too. Pushing ourselves can become so habitual that we deny ourselves any feeling of satisfaction. No matter how well or how much we do, the urge to try harder, do better, do more keeps pushing us on. It doesn't let us rest. We still feel it isn't quite good enough. If you've been pushing yourself that hard, you may need more than a coffee break. Take a real break. Give yourself permission to put that drive aside. Quiet that part of you that wants to do more, be more, accomplish more. Isn't this interesting in comparison to the last quote that we just read? Learn to value how well you do things, even if no one else sees or appreciates your efforts. Applaud your own efforts and the efforts of those you love. For today and for 1 week, instead of demanding more from yourself, tell yourself how well you've done. For today and for 1 week, instead of demanding more from those around you, tell them that they are doing well too. Tell yourself how well you do. You may discover you're doing better than you thought. This is really interesting to me. So if you watch my daily vlog, I've talked on there a lot about how, we just started counseling. I started counseling individually. And last week I was talking and I was like, I've done a lot in my life. I've done this and I've done that and I've done this. And this counselor leans forward and he looks at me, and I love this guy. And he goes, and you know what? He was like, I don't give a shit. And I go, I was real offended at first, and he goes, but I want you to give a shit. I want you to care about what you did. It doesn't matter. He was like, that's the art of codependency, is when we need to be validated, and accepted by others. He was like, I want you to do those things because it makes you happy. And I looked at that and I had this moment where I just kind of lost it for a second, because I was like, my entire life, I have sought validation from others. And so I do think that for me at this point, it's time for me to start seeking validation from myself. And I think that's easier said than done for most of us, I think we always want the pats on the back from our supervisor or our partner or a teacher or a professor or a parent. For me, for years, it's been a parent. So anyway, 2 really good meditations for today, Less talk, more action, and give yourself a break. I think those are actually really good goals for going forward into this week. So anyway, did you guys enjoy those little meditations? I may just kind of spurt those out through the week as well, but we are going to mostly start reading Pieces Every Step, The Path of Mindfulness in Everyday Life. So I will see you guys back tomorrow. I love you. Follow me on all my social media. Make sure that you're subscribed to my channel and that you hit the little bling bell so that you get all the notifications. And follow my daily vlog. It's listed below, Peter Vlogs. I love you guys. Bye.